Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. Today is September 30th, 2020. I'm getting to run the report, by COVID-19 report for the U.S. Let's just run this report and see exactly what's going on here. Okay, so currently the U.S. is averaging 28,311 cases per day. We're averaging 811 deaths per day. So let's take a look at the mortality rate for today. So this is the mortality rate. Okay, this is the average mortality rate. As you can see, we are staying below the average or matching it. Because this is 5, this is 2.5. So this is about 2.75. Right? 2.5, 2.6, 2.7%. We take a look at the deaths or the cases by day. You can see we had this huge decline here. Now, it still remains to be seen what's going on here. This appears to be a slight increase, but the average was pretty flat. Okay, and now you can see a slight decline in cases. Deaths are showing a continuing declining pattern, even though we have some spikes, but the overall the deaths are declining. Let's take a look at a close-up June for the cases from June onward. This blue line is what's called a low S or low West line. It's LOESS, LOWESS. You can certainly Google that. Go to YouTube, plenty of videos on low S functions. And here again, you can see the increase in cases here. All right. The question, will we see an increase in deaths here? We won't. If we do, we won't actually see it for a couple of weeks yet. But here's the thing: the overall trend for deaths is continuing down. Okay. Let's take a look at weeks now. You can see we had a spike last week, a little bit. We had 3 straight weeks of increase last week, and here we're halfway through this week, and it looks like we will not catch this week here. Deaths continuing as a downward trend. This week will certainly not catch last week's. What about deaths? Well, as you can see, we've had we've had three we've had first of all, here's April spike. So look at these monthly cases here, and even here, as you can see, we're not going to catch August cases, by the way. Okay? Even with 1 day to go, we're not going to catch August cases. Deaths, even we take into account 1 extra day for August. September still will not catch August deaths. This is an interesting thing. It's a plot of deaths. The red line, excuse me, is a 14-day moving average, and the blue line is a 30-day moving average. I'm not quite sure what this talks about here, but it's interesting. It goes above the 14-day, the 30-day moving average, falls down below, stays down, crosses back over here, and now it's running more parallel than it is actually above or below, which is sort of just maybe that's a hold signal. I'm not quite sure. So overall, deaths are looking good. Cases are still a challenge, but to me, the fact that the deaths are continuing to stay at a low level, not matching the cases, okay, means that the sacrifices that you and me are making in the U.S., wearing a mask, practice social distancing, and avoiding unnecessary trips, self-isolation, is making a difference. The deaths are declining. All right. So there we go. So thanks so much for stopping by. I'm going to upload this to my database. Hey, thanks so much for spending some time with me today. I hope this reports and the other reports have been encouraging to you. Okay, and we'll catch you on the next report, whether it's this evening or tomorrow. It has to be seen. So thanks so much. We'll catch you later.